Avengers Campus is just over 2 weeks away from opening, and Disney is cranking up the hype machine. And today, we get this. That's an upgraded gauntlet that you can buy and use on the Spider-Man attraction, Web Slingers. A quick primer, this ride is like, it's a shooter, kind of like Buzz Lightyear, kind of like Midway Mania. You're firing webs, you're slinging webs at, spider bots gone bad. And you wear a gauntlet on ride to fire these or to sling these webs, and the gauntlet that you wear is free, it's part of the ride. But today, Disney is saying, no, you can get an upgraded, you can level up your gauntlet. The base model shoots webs, but this one is an electrified web. Simulated, of course. Per this animatic, for the Ghost Spider inspired web shooter, the base gauntlet is the colorless black piece, and then the red and white piece that you see there is the purchased add-on. Well, actually, you can purchase the base as well, a themed base. We'll get to that in a minute. I assume, though, that the add-on just sort of snaps into place, and then you would slide your hand and wrist right through there. Now, it appears that the action that they're showing you is more of a classic Spider-Man firing action with the fingers triggering a piece on the palm. Now, that may be the case, but I'm kind of wondering if that is just cosmetic. And I ask that because the base model, the one that you're going to be using if you don't purchase the add-on, it doesn't look like it's doing anything like that. You're just using a firing gesture. Kind of like, the old Wii remote where, if you bought the golf or tennis, they want you to think that you have to do a full golf action or a tennis action. But really, when you're playing the Wii, it's a flick of the wrist. That's all you have to do. I have a feeling it may be something like that. So what you see on ride, rather than a standard web, is an electrified web. Obviously better for defeating spider bots, I'm sure. Okay, here's the Iron Man add-on, the piece in red and yellow. Note the change in firing action. Here you fire it like Iron Man would. But this time there is, not that I can see anyway, any kind of observable trigger like with the Ghost Spider model. And this makes me think again that it's more about just a gesture and there is no literal trigger. But we'll find out, I guess, when we're on ride. Also, no webs. You are firing, instead, Iron Man-like repulsor blasts. Now, there were 4 images provided in the announcement from Disney, but they appear to be just the 2 models we just showed you, but in different colors. We saw the red models, and then these appear to be the blue models. Though I guess it's possible that each one could have their own upgrades, but I feel like it is just a 2. As for cost, they didn't specify, but I'm hearing that base piece is $34.99 if you buy your own. The base piece is $34.99, and then the add-on that you clip on is $29.99. So that's, I guess, $65 all in. By the way, it should also be noted that the base model that you purchase also unlocks multi-fire. Standard issue, the one that you get with the ride, fires just one shot at a time, single fire. But the upgraded model, the one that you buy for $35, allows for multi-fire. You can fire at 3 targets with 3 webs or whatever it is that you're firing. I should also say that you do not have to buy any of this. The attraction, I'm positive, will be just as enjoyable, just as fun, just as great for the kids without purchasing any of the add-ons. The stuff that they give you on ride is going to be plenty serviceable for your typical ride. These ones that they're selling are just, a little bit extra for the super fans out there. I mean, I'm getting one, but then, I'm that kind of nerd. I'm into that kind of thing. I might even have to buy one of those backpacks that I can put my spider bot on and then put my extra gauntlet inside the backpack and walk around with that. And that just sounds really, really cool for me. And actually, you can even go next level. You can go even further. Check this out. Those are glasses that you can wear and they animate 17 different ways. They're not for a ride. They're not VR goggles. They're just, well, they're goggles, but you wear them. You just wear them around the park for fun. Now, I haven't seen an animation yet. They didn't show anything. Nothing was provided in this announcement, but it seems like they would be pretty fun. I would love to wear these, and you can wear them day or night. You can see the little eye animations or whatever any time of day. Wear them while also wearing those gauntlets and truly achieve God mode status as a Spider-Man fan, which, again, I just may. No prices that I'm aware of yet on those, though they look like they would be in that middle $35 range is my guess. And you can find all of this at Web Suppliers, where today we also got our first look at the interiors of that gift shop. And I'm kind of freaking out a little. Is it weird that I'm possibly as excited for this as I was for Galaxy's Edge? I was not expecting to feel this way, but damn, this place looks awesome. This is really looking awesome. From the images that we've seen on the ground, to the previews that we've seen of the food, and now this news with some pretty exciting, albeit expensive add-ons. It's a fun time to be a Disneyland fan right now. But what are your thoughts, Fresh Baked? I want to hear from you. I would imagine the thing that people want to talk about the most is the cost, because obviously $65 is a bit of an investment for something, for a ride, to add on to an attraction. Lots of ways to look at this. By no means, again, are any of these items required for you to purchase to enjoy the attraction. Plenty of enjoyable with or without the additional add-ons. Some have said it's not much different than buying a wand, I guess, at Harry Potter Town, although that's actually unlocking more experience, whereas this is something that you're getting the same experience as others. Well, different. It's not more, but it's different than what others are having on the Spider-Man attraction. But I mean, from my perspective, it's not any bit different than buying literally anything at Disneyland, be that a t-shirt, or some Mickey ears, or even a lightsaber. We buy a thing to express ourselves, right? It's not about, your day is better or less with the lightsaber than it is without it. You can do it either way. Buying the extra add-on gear for Spider-Man is just a way for you to express your love for that particular thing, okay? That's just the way I see it. But then again, don't listen to me. I probably just try to talk myself into getting these things because I want to buy these things. Bottom line is, this place looks great. I can't wait for June 4th. I can't wait to see all of this. I can't wait to see you guys at Avengers Campus. But if you can't make it, have no fear. Fresh Baked has got you covered. We are going to give you the best coverage of Avengers Campus that you'll find anywhere on YouTube. We are the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. Until then, follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at Fresh Baked Disney, that's Fresh with Noe, and we are now on TikTok at Fresh Baked Disney. And if you like our show and want to show your support, you can also join our Patreon campaign. We are at patreon.com/freshbaked. Otherwise, be safe out there, everybody. We love you very much. Be kind to one another. And Fresh Baked.